here. Thanks so much for joining me for my preview of the 2019 Miami Hurricanes. Before I go any farther, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications, let you know when I put up a video. You can find me on Twitter at @BDirkens and also on Instagram at @Bobby Dirkens. If there's a team on the face of God's green earth that should never see below 9 wins, no matter what conference they're in, it's the Miami Hurricanes. I mean, they're in the hotbed of recruiting. They're in beautiful, most of it, Miami, Florida. They have tradition. They have NFL alumni everywhere. Royalty. Yet somehow they've done it. 2 years ago, they were hooping and hollering, looking like idiots on the sideline with that chain. And I said, I'm telling you, that's an emotional team. And everybody told me, you shut up, you's back, you're dumb, and you're ugly. You sound like you kissed your cousin. I might have kissed my cousin, but the truth's the truth. And look what happened. I told y'all that if those boys didn't get fired up about playing at a top-notch university, it's really difficult to get into, by the way. Rich with history. Beautiful women throwing themselves at them. Good Lord, even J-Lo and I forgot who he is. I'm not a baseball guy. Alex Rodriguez showed up to watch them play that one game. They don't get excited about that, but they get excited over a piece of second-hand flea market pawn shop piece of crap, trailer park trash, chain, jerking around and going it. I told you I was going to bite you in the butt, and it did. It's okay to get kids fired up about something, but when they get jacked up about a stupid piece of crap like that, but not winning, you can understand why last season happened. Mark Richt's gone. He's out of there. It happened fast. Manny Diaz, he's a child of Miami. His dad was mayor of Miami. So everybody knows him. Everybody knows him. He knows Miami well. He was the coach at, Temple for like 5 minutes. Lord, he didn't even get off the plane. They landed. They're about to welcome it. Hey, I got a call. They're turning this crazy thing around. We're going back. Takes over a team that has 6 returning starters on the offense, lost most of their line. They do add some transfers in, and a few freshmen or a freshman or two they think is going to do good, but we know what a line does for you. Everything. Pair that with, they got one of those 5,000 people that entered the transfer portal at quarterback, Tate Martell. He left Ohio State and said he believes his services is better down there in Miami. You do return that, what's his name? Lord help me, there's my notes. Cameron Harris. I like that name, Cameron. Didn't even put the E in there. It's like, don't even waste your time, just say Cameron. Harris. I got that Lingard kid. He's one of the top players in the country a year ago. Got him coming in. You got that Brevin Jordan. And I think you got your top receiver coming back too. That's good news. You got to hope it gels, but that's good news. On the defensive side of the ball, you got a pretty solid line, really good linebackers, but your secondary has lost a lot. 3 out of the 4 starters gone. If I looked at that right, they're gone. So, you got guys like Quarterman back. You got Pinckney back. Okay, that's good things. That's what you need. Now, before I go any farther, I'm going to make this quick and I'm jumping right into the season. Y'all know that I am not a conference guy. I know it's speaking Chinese, some of you SEC fans, you don't understand. Let me lay it out like I would lay it out to an ant. I pull for them. I don't pull for everybody in the ACC. So if Florida State wins a national championship, that does not mean I win a national championship. That means they win the national championship, and I have absolutely nothing to profit from it. I know it's a very difficult concept that the team that you pull for, though they may be in the same conference, they didn't win jack squat. Just want to make that clear. So when I say this, I admit that the ACC is not good. You got some teams trying to become better. You got teams like Miami who should be way better. You got Virginia Tech who's just, they're kind of like our Auburn. One minute they look good, next minute they look like puss. I mean, it is what it is. But Miami should be winning, especially in the division they're in. But they have talent and they have that recruiting, as I was talking about just a second ago, that they should be able to win 9 games in the SEC, in any conference. And that's on a mundane year, like if they got caught improperly touching goats. They should still be able to win that many games because of the talent. Let's go from this to your schedule. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. If you never watched me before, welcome. May there to you. Hit subscribe. I'm not going to tell you every little thing about your player. I ain't going to tell you every little thing about all the little hardships they had. Oh, your middle linebacker growing up was backed over by a bus. Today, he draws strength from that near-death experience to become the player he is today. A lot of that's bullcrap. I know, y'all say I'm wrong, but I know I'm right. Very first game's Florida. Florida has a coach who's been head coaching for a very long time. He's got a team at least 1 year under his belt there. Miami, you have a lot of questions. And I'm telling you, I agree with you. I'm not sold on their entire situation. But he does have that 1 year under his belt. And Orlando, from what I can remember, is closer to Gainesville, Florida. So it's kind of a home game for them. And unless Mickey Mouse comes out there and sprinkles some dust, I don't think y'all are winning this ball game. Maybe next year I would maybe give it to you. According to how this season goes, I believe you lose to Florida. At North Carolina, Lord, you get to see Mac Brown Part 2. You'll win this game. He's taking over such a mess up there that I'll be as blunt to say, if y'all should lose this game, pack it up and don't play another game and go ahead and forfeit so you can lose 2-0 every ball game. That's how bad they are. Bethune-Cookman sounds like some type of old ancient hill. You will beat said hill. You will beat Bethune-Cookman. Next week you play Central Michigan. Central Michigan is Central in Michigan, but I believe you will beat them. You're off. Really believe in that week. Chill out. Let me lay this out in Miami terms. During that time, don't find a prostitute. I know it's difficult. Don't snort no coke. And no matter what your feelings are on marijuana, don't smoke a joint. And you should be okay. Very next week, you play Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech, to me, as I said, is like the Auburn of the ACC. It's at Miami. I believe you'll be fired up. I believe you lose this game. Here's why. Justin Fuentes is on the hot seat. He is. He's in the hot seat. He has to win this game. And I believe he does. I believe the only way this could turn is if y'all pull your crap together and protect your quarterback. And your defense plays lights out. That's the only way you win this game. I believe they're going to win this game. Next week, you play Virginia. Virginia has a coach with a great name, Bronco Mendenhall. Strong. Like he eats nails for breakfast. It has that quarterback who's jumping and going around and going it. Virginia always finds a way to blow it. I believe you come back, you win this game. That's on a Friday night. Very next week, play Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is coming back from an offense that it was cutting edge when World War I was still going on. And they only offer 3 majors. Engineering 1, Engineering 2, and really, really hard engineering. Good luck recruiting on that. You will beat Georgia Tech. Next week you play at Pittsburgh. They're like the drunk uncle who stumbles into the birthday party, pulls out a weapon, and shoots the Shetland pony that your 6-year-old was supposed to ride on. They run everything, but they're not consistent. But this week, they will shoot your pony, and they will beat you. At Florida State, oh Lord, we still don't know what went on down there. And really, who cares? Because we've enjoyed it. It was really fun going to Doak Campbell and dropping our drawers and taking a big old steamy peanut-filled dookie ball all over top of them. And I know it's fun for y'all too, as long as you do it. And I believe you will go to Doak Campbell and you will beat them, barely. Next week you play Louisville. What a piss bucket. Lose that game, y'all need to shut the thing down and start focusing on checkers. You will beat Louisville. You're off the next week. Once again, remember, no hookers, no snorting coke, no smoking the joint. You play FIU. Sounds like a division of the federal government. You will beat FIU, just don't play around, or they'll make SOBs of you. And then you're at Duke. Here's the deal with Duke. David Cutcliffe is such a good coach. He can make them look decent. So you always have to respect who's wearing the muffs on the sideline calling plays. But you'll win that game. I think you very well could still win your division, because your division sucks that bad, and I think some of them are going to lose. Like you lose to Pittsburgh and you lose to Virginia Tech, but they still suck so bad and so inconsistent. They'll probably beat up on each other, and you still meet Clemson for the ultimate tail whipping in the ACC championship. I call it, yeah, I believe Miami will make it to the ACC championship with like 3 losses. All right, well, I'm Bobby Dirkens. Thanks so much for watching me. I hope you watched all the way to the end. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. You can find me on Twitter at @BDirkens. You can find me on Instagram at @TheBobbyDirkens. Remember, I'm Bobby Dirkens. You keep showing up. Lord knows I'll keep showing out. Bobby Dirkens.